Hello guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'll be filming something that is long overdue, and that is our 2021 home tour.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you.
So if you are new here, I live with my dad and my dog, Bentley. I'm 15 years old and I have a huge passion for all things cleaning, organizing, decorating, interior design, all that sort of stuff. And that's why I share it with you guys and started a channel on it. Now, of course, I am more focused in the cleaning world of things, but I thought I'd mix it up today and share with you guys the design aspects of our home instead of just cleaning. And I will be sharing with you guys how I was able to achieve the look that we have in our home through going to Goodwills or thrift shops or flea markets, because I feel like that really gives a lot more character to a home and really has a lot more stories to tell about it. But then I also just thought it would be practical to have a home tour up on my channel so that new people that come to my channel can find it and just kind of understand the rooms that I'm cleaning and that sort of thing a little bit more. Now, a quick disclaimer, I will not be sharing with you guys the layout of our home strictly for security purposes. But if you are excited to see this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on more upcoming videos from me. So really quickly, I wanted to share with you guys the style of our home. I promise this will be really fast, but I really do love a clean, minimalist feeling with slight Scandinavian undertones. I've kind of taken on a bit more of a traditional style. Number one, because our home style is very traditional and I just kind of had to adapt, but I also have really enjoyed having a bit more character. Lately I've been binge watching Anne with an E, which is essentially the Netflix version of Anne of Green Gables, and it really has just given me a new take on interior design and home, and I've just really loved the classic look lately. But you will still notice I do also enjoy a bit more of a trendy style as well, so it's kind of a combination of all of that and also just adapting to our home. But I thought I would start out in our entryway area, move into the kitchen, and then just make our way around the rest of our home. As I just said, we will be starting out in our entryway area. So first I have our little shoe rack that I just picked up at Goodwill for literally $2.50, and it works perfectly. Then we have our laundry closet right here, which is kind of good because it makes sure that I stay on top of everything. But I of course have our washer and dryer, and then a laundry basket, which is obviously very functional, but then also is very cute as well. So then over here, I have a little mirror right here. We literally picked this up at Five Below for $8, and it serves its purpose to check yourself right before you leave the house. But then to the left over here is our coat closet, but then over here is our half bath, which is just the bathroom that our guests use when they come over. It's super simple, so there's not much to talk about in here, but just have Bath & Body Works soap, which is the only place that I use Bath & Body Works products, is in this bathroom. And then this little tray here, I have lotion and some breath mints just for guests if they want to freshen themselves up a little bit, but that is seriously it for the bathroom. Super simple, but it serves its purpose. So now we'll move into the kitchen. Here is, of course, our kitchen. So those of you that know my style a little bit better will probably know that I'm more of a white kitchen sort of gal, but we are still very lucky to have such a large one. But first, we have this pothos, and my grandma has like a million of these plants, so she always gives me a bunch of them, so I have one right here. And I just want to point out, it was seriously such a beautiful day, the day that I was filming this. So gorgeous outside. But then here is of course our sink, and then over here I have this little hanging plant with a faux plant, of course. So I have this pot which I got at Marshall's, and then this fake plant that I just kind of shoved in here that was from Target. You guys can kind of see how I shoved it in there with a piece of clothing on top just to keep it on in there. But down here I have a little container of olive oil, and it's just nice to have on the counter. It's very handy, but then it also really does look quite cute. And then over here I have my little cake stand sort of thing. I got this at Target and I'd been eyeing it for a very long time, but it was $30, so it took me a while to actually go ahead and purchase it, but I do really love it in this corner. Then I normally have a little cutting board, and then over here I have our Keurig, which is next to this little plant from IKEA, and I really love the way that this corner looks. But then down here in front of our kitchen sink, I have this large jute rug, which I really love the organic, natural feeling it gives to the kitchen, and just really simple, does the job. Over here I have a little kitchen cloth, very simple, but it's actually, weirdly enough, taken me a long time to find a kitchen cloth that kind of had a more classy style without a bold pattern or anything like that on it. And then on our island I have this wooden tray that is from At Home, and on it I have this little candle wick cutter, and I really love the gold accent. And then we have this pot, which I picked up at Target, and I love the texture on it. And then here is a little plant that I stuffed in it, and I'm really sorry if I say a lot in this video, it's just a habit of mine. But over here I have a large canvas sort of print. This was from Target for $40. I really love the style of it. I feel like it's classy, but then also has a modern feeling. Then on this wall we just have our microwave, some other storage, and on it I have first this bowl of apples, and I actually made my own like DIY, and I placed a bowl on top of another one that was upside down, and I still need to glue it, but it was my kind of rendition of one that I saw at Target that was $30, and I made that one for only like $7. But then we have our toaster, of course, a cutting board that I absolutely love the shape of. And on top, I've placed these 2 glass canisters, which kind of have baking supplies in them that I've never used. They're really just for decor purposes, but I do love the way that it looks in that corner. Then moving on, we have our dining table, and I really want to get a light wood version, or a light wood table in general for this area, but for now this totally works. I have these wicker placemats, or rather woven, I guess you could say, and I got these in a pack of 4 for $15 at Target. This plant from Target on top of this cutting board that I got at Goodwill. I sanded it down a little bit, but it's been really difficult to like style this table, but I like it now the way that it's turned out. Our fridge, of course, and then this little tiered rack that I store our vegetables and fruit in, and that was from Costco a few years ago. And then here is our pantry, and then the other closet that's over here is actually our cleaning closet. Super basic, but just in case you were curious, this is what it looks like. But now moving back to next to the pantry, we have this little butler's pantry, I believe is what it's called, and I just kind of do my homework here in the school year. But I have these 3 jars, and in them I store like beans, there's lentils, chickpeas. They just kind of look cute. I really love the way it looks on that shelf. Then I have this little basket, which I really love just to kind of house keys or whatever need be to just kind of keep this counter area cleared off. And this chair we got at Marshall's, I think for like $40, and I wouldn't choose it again probably, but I do love how it kind of blends into the cabinets and it doesn't stand out too much. But speaking of chairs, I have these 2 stools over here. We got these $10 each at Goodwill like multiple years ago, and they're super affordable. The only thing is they are actually bar height when we need to eventually get counter height. But now that we're done with the kitchen, we can move on into the living room.
I know that you are having trouble believing right now.
We have clearly now entered our living room. So if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you would know that I recently separated our sectional. That's why the one arm there on the couch is missing. I have that explained in a past video. I'll have a link down if you are interested in the description box. But I have these floating shelves that are on either side of our faux fireplace, and I really love them because they're just very versatile. I can change them up for every season. But on top I have some pothos, and in this little jar here, one little pot right there from Target. This pot, which I actually painted with a baking soda and paint mixture, but originally was turquoise with a flower design from Goodwill. These 2 books, and I have a hack where you go to just like Dollar Tree and you find like some neutral or whatever color books that you want and just take off the cover, and they're amazing for decor and adding a little bit more of height and dimension to your shelves. I have that little sculptural decor piece from Target, and then these 2 boxes again from Target. If you guys haven't already been able to tell, along with Goodwill, Target is one of my all-time favorite places to find home decor. But then on the bottom of either side of, again, the fireplace, I have these large baskets which I found at Goodwill, and I love the color of wicker that they are. And then moving on to the other side of our fireplace, we have, again, the same thing going on, just different decor. So on top here, I have these two vases. These were originally just clear glass vases. I did, again, the baking soda and paint mixture to make them look like they are handmade and ceramic. But then I have this frame, which was $3 at Goodwill. I just changed out the print inside and made this one myself. And then I have a jar with, again, propagating pothos in it. And then on the bottom shelf, I have one little candle from Target, and then this little bead garland. I made this myself just with some twine and some beads from Amazon, this vase which I found at Michael's, and then these two books, the same situation, from Dollar Tree. But here is our large area rug. So this we got at Goodwill like 4 years ago now, probably, and I do love the fact that it does have a pattern, but it's also very simple. It was originally from Pier 1, but then I have these pillows. The covers were from IKEA for $4, and then the inserts were $6, and then here's just, I literally have them all over our couch because they're so affordable. This one was from Target. I don't absolutely love it, although the color is pretty nice, and I do love the shape of it. I had this throw also from IKEA, and it was like, I think $12. And then here's just our dog, Bentley. Unfortunately, you can't buy him anywhere. He's one of a kind. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part of the living room. Now we'll move on to the second half. And first I'm going to address, yes, this thing looks insane, but we're essentially trying to trap a groundhog. Don't worry, we don't want to hurt him, but we obviously don't want him messing up the foundation of our house. But every time he's about to be caught, our dog starts barking crazily and scares him away. So we have that whole window section covered off. I know it looks ridiculous, but then we have these two chairs here. These are from Value City Furniture. We got them a few years back. I'll be honest with you, they're not really my style anymore, but they still serve a purpose. We never really sit over here anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We have this side table from not Five Below, good heavens. Well, no, not Walmart either. Am I gonna leave this in? It's from Goodwill. And then this mirror up here we got from Marshall's, which is also one of my favorite home decor stores. And I really love the way that it kind of fills up this wall without making it look cluttered or anything like that. And then our piano is right here. It does need to be tuned, but unfortunately I no longer play piano, but I may have to because, well, it is taking up the majority of our living room. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this side of the living room. So right now you guys are probably wondering what the heck happened. Well, I'm actually stopping right here after the living room tour because I'm actually in the middle of filming for you guys, and I'm realizing how much longer this video is actually going to be, and I don't want to have a super long video out for you guys because I know how busy pretty much everyone is, and also, I honestly can't upload over 15-minute videos on my channel. I've actually done the whole process so that you can, and it still doesn't work. So if you want to reach out to me and help me out there, that would be amazing. But for now, I can only post up to 15-minute videos. So tomorrow, you guys will see the rest of the home tour, so part 2. So I apologize for leaving you guys hanging, but don't worry, I will have that video out for you guys. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching part 1 of this 2021 home tour. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and if you're excited to see tomorrow's video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, especially if you're new, so you do not miss out on tomorrow's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess.
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for